Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Texan Ag Weekly. I'm your host, Alyssa Urbanek. In campus news, the TREAT Assisted Writing Program and Dr. Snyder would like to say a big thank you to all of those who made our 20th annual Fall Special Kids Rodeo a huge success. TREAT had 213 children with special needs and 115 teachers and aides from 29 different classes and 22 different schools. TREAT also had 94 volunteers who signed in and many more who didn't sign in. There were local 4-H programs and 4-H programs from as far away as San Angelo who came to volunteer. The reactions from participants and volunteers were priceless. A special thank you to all of the faculty and administration who came out to support these valuable kids and our students. Also in campus news, according to Tarleton State University, the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences hosted approximately 1,500 high school FFA members on Tuesday, November 3rd, as part of the annual Tarleton State University Invitational Leadership Development Event, or LDE. The students traveled to Stephenville from more than 85 schools across the state to compete in 13 LDE contests hosted by the college and its collegiate FFA chapter. Teams and individual FFA members used the Tarleton Invitational LDEs as an opportunity to hone their knowledge and skills prior to their respective district competitions, as well as the area and state qualification contests, scheduled for late November. Events at this fall's LDE contest included ag advocacy, ag issues, chapter conducting, job interview, public relations, radio broadcasting, and more based on age level. For more information on this and future FFA or 4-H events, contact Dr. David Frazier. In Texas news, according to the Valley Morning Star, nearly 70 years after it was eradicated in South Texas, traces of citrus canker have been confirmed in Rancho Viejo. Survey teams of about 40 personnel from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Texas Department of Agriculture, Texas A&M Citrus Research Center, and an industry group, Texas Citrus Pest and Disease Management Corporation, began going door to door the week of October 26th in search of infected trees. Suspected citrus canker, a bacterial disease extremely destructive to citrus crops, was discovered on a lime tree at a Rancho Viejo residence on October 16th, according to Yindra Dixon of the USDA Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service. Citrus canker can be spread by high winds and rain, neither of which has been short in supply in the Rio Grande Valley recently. The disease causes deformed inedible fruit in addition to spots, scabs, and defoliation. For more on this story, visit thevalleymorningstar.com. General whitetail deer hunting season started this past Saturday in 242 out of 254 counties in Texas. Regulations for the general season can be found on the Texas Parks and Wildlife website. In the North Zone, the season will end on January 3rd, followed by the South Zone ending on January 17th. In a celebration of agriculture and family heritage, Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller and the Texas Department of Agriculture honored 76 farms and ranches at the 40th Annual Family Land Heritage Ceremony last Friday. According to the Texas Department of Agriculture website, the ceremony, held in the House Chamber at the Texas State Capitol, recognized Texas families who have kept their farms and ranches in continuous agricultural production for 100 years or more. Commissioner Miller said the roots of agriculture run deep in Texas history, and the families we honored are true pioneers. To date, the TDA has recognized more than 4,800 properties in 237 counties across Texas. Also in Texas news, according to the Associated Press, a product that helps stop a 100-year-old battle with the cotton disease in Texas has been proven effective in stopping the same fungus from devastating vineyards, according to a Texas A&M AgriLife research plant pathologist. Currently, there are many vineyards in Texas that are losing vines to cotton root rot, according to Dr. David Appel, who led the research. Appel took a compound that was approved for use in cotton in 2012 and put it into vineyards. After 4 years of research, he is confident in the results they are getting in suppressing the disease on grapevines. The fungus that causes the root rot is a burden for growers of a multitude of fruit and vegetable crops. Found in the soil, it can linger for decades, waiting for its crop of choice to be planted and then attack that crop. For grape growers, the effect of the fungus shows up late in the season. Flutriafol, also known as Top Guard Terra, now has a 2,4-C label approved by the Texas Department of Agriculture for grapes. With this approval, growers are permitted to begin using the chemical according to instructions on the label. Typically, it is applied in the spring and can be applied up to twice a year to control the disease. That wraps up this week's episode of Texan Ag Weekly, a product of the Texan News Service at Tarleton State University on the Stephenville campus. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter at Texan Ag Weekly and at texannews.net. Have a great week, y'all.